Hello financiers, I have not recorded a video in a while. This is the Finance Queen. My name is Isha Ahmed. For those of you who don't know me, welcome to my channel. I am the founder of Isha Cosmetics, and well, let's get straight into this because today I want to talk about how do you build a brand online but at the same time have a private life and stay very private even though you have to be on social media. Now here's the deal, but obviously before we get into the deal, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on Instagram and Pinterest. I have a TikTok also, yes, the Finance Queen, everywhere. I'll give you guys a link down below. Also, you can also join my free mailing list where I send out free finance content. You can also book my sessions if you need any help with investments and other things like advice like branding and marketing and stuff like this. So all the links are given down below. Now let's get straight into the video. So if you want to build a brand online, which you guys know I have done that for myself also, and I've been doing really well actually, and actually a lot of people do that. Okay, let me just start there. Almost every other person you see nowadays, whether they go to college, university, whether they're married, after marriage, before marriage, whatever, lots of ladies, even men obviously, everybody has started to do this thing where they're creating a brand, they have a social media existence, as in a social media presence, and then they utilize that, they build their own brand, and they make sales. Some of them don't even need any budget for marketing from the get-go because there's already this built audience that loves you so much, likes you so much, and they buy from you, which has been the case with me. I never really had to have like a marketing budget until like very later into the business, right? So yeah, if you have an audience, they love you, they know you, they trust you, then okay, you can get somewhere with your brand initially, right? So however, now here's the thing, you want to be on Instagram, you want to share your products, you want to share your journey, you want to share yourself also, because I think we all know lifestyle sells, and this is, I think, the biggest secret key of selling online that you will ever hear. I don't know why nobody talks about that. Lifestyle sells. A lot of the times, even in the past, I would even see people online and be like, they're always sharing what they're buying, they're sharing their life, they're sharing this and the jets and all of those things. And in your mind, you think, what a show off. Little did I know, it's not a show off. Maybe, okay, some people actually really do show off, but no, for the most part, if you see profiles that show their consumerism side a lot to you, that means they're trying to attract consumers to their platforms. Because when they attract how do you attract consumers? Through showing consumerism, right? You show products, you show luxury, you show this bag, you show that bag, and those kind of people that invest into those bags or want to invest into those things, they come to you and they follow you, they watch you. Then what happens? Those are the people that actually are consumers. And when they are those people, they are the ones that spend money, they buy things online. And when you are the one displaying your amazing, glamorous lifestyle, then of course they would want to invest in your brand. So that's just a little secret, okay? Lifestyle sells, so upgrade your life. Coming back to the point, how do you do all of these things and still have a private life? Okay. I think rule number one to remember, especially, I think I get this question asked a lot from ladies and girls, especially if you want a private life, as in you want to keep your relationships very private. And I'm, by the way, very good at that personally myself also, so I think I can tell you a thing or two about this because I'm a very private person. You don't know me. I mean, of course you know me, I'm genuinely this way, but you still don't know what I'm doing every day, who my friends are, where do we go, where do we hang out, what do I do on a daily basis? Am I always this glamorous? When am I in my PJs? You don't know. When do I meet my relatives, family? You don't know, and I don't want anybody to know because I think it's very unnecessary to share each and every single detail of your day to your audience because it doesn't make sense. I'd rather be sharing things that is either useful to the audience, that's something they can learn from because I like to guide, or B, if it has anything to do with my products, my skincare, my hair care, all of those things. I like to show off my hair when they're nicely styled or nicely oiled and washed sometime, and I like to share my hair because I sell hair care, So of course I use my products a lot on myself all the time, and I sell those also, and that's how it goes, right? I have to show it off a little bit. You have to have this little structure where you're like, okay, I have ABC products, so every single day now or every other day, well, I think every day, you're going to be posting stuff almost every day. I think nowadays everybody posts every day anyway. So might as well make it a bit more strategic. So you post about your products, about your services, a 1/3 in a day. Let's say if you're posting 5 stories a day, or even 10. Yeah, okay, let's start with 10. If you're posting 10 stories a day, which is actually a good number to post, if you're posting 10 stories a day, make at least 2 or 3 of them about your service, about your product, about any sales, any discount, whatever is going on. Show them your products, whatever, okay? So that is like 20% of the brand and the product. But now the 80%, you have to do a little bit of lifestyle, a little bit of guidance, a little bit of other fun things, share some recipes. I love doing that. You can share whatever, which may have nothing to do with your personal life, where you think, I overshared too much. For example, when we have guests over, friends over, I am not sharing friends and guests and our talks and our conversation. None of that. I rather just sit down and enjoy the moment. But what I will share is if I make that, of course, we're going to be cooking and baking, right? If you have guests. So what I might share is the pizza we made at home, or the pasta that I made, because I love making pastas, or the food that we ordered, or what junk am I eating today. But wait a minute, every time I eat a little junk, I always have a good portion of salad, because salad has to be in my plate, whatever I eat, doesn't matter. So I show the weekly salads that I make. It's just random things. If I'm going to a nice fancy place for dinner, or just out shopping with the girls, I'm just gonna show a few stories of the mall, of pretty brands and pretty products. If I see anything nice in front of me which is fancy, I might share those things. But I'm not sharing me and my conversations with my friends and what we're talking about and who's pulling whose leg and who's making fun of who. None of that. Does that make sense? So this way your Instagram or whatever profile you're at, it's still active. Yeah, it's still progressing. It's still very active, and you're very present on your social media. But at the same time, you're not sharing too much personal data, which later may make you feel, if you're an introvert like me, later it may make you feel like, I overshared. I kind of don't like this feeling I'm getting. Let me just delete everything. Let me go back and delete everything. I've done that many times, and I know a lot of people have this problem. If you're an introvert and you still have a brand online, yes, you have to do things, talk. You may come across as an extrovert, but you know the real you. And if oversharing makes you hate yourself, then you have to have a balance and have a structure there. And you can very well have a structure. Just think about, okay, I'm going to share my products and my services 20%. Rest of the things, let me share 50% of the random things in the day, and then 50% informative stuff, guidance, anything which is kind of related to your niche. So if you keep these proportions in your mind, I think you can very well be very active on social media, have a brand that's still running and you're getting those sales in, and at the same time you're very private, which I find very sexy. I'm gonna be very honest. I think it's super easy. No offense to people who do it well. I think it's an amazing thing if you're able to be out there so much. I find it super sexy to be on social media, have everything going, but at the same time you're a very private person. How did you manage that? People can watch my profile all day long and be like, oh yeah, I know this person, this, that, but they actually don't know what I'm up to. What am I doing? Am I facing something? Am I happy? Am I relaxing? What am I doing today? You don't know, right? I like it that way, basically. So I think it's very easy to be all out there, share everything, every single detail. That's kind of also unnecessary. It's very easy to do that. You have your social media now, camera on, you're fine. Move, get along, do it. But doing it strategically, where you are there, but you're still very preserved and very conservative, maybe is the word, I don't know. I think I find that quite hot, and if that's what you also like, I think I would also like to connect this video a little bit with my main channel being Lady Isha, where we talk a lot about femininity, level up and grooming and all those kinds of mental health and well-being stuff. I think this probably also has a lot to do with ladies who like to be feminine, a little mysterious, a little private. I think it makes you look very classy and elite or whatever. But yeah, I would like to kind of link this topic with my main channel here, because we talk about those things. So if you're somebody who likes to be in their femininity, this is me talking to the ladies right now. If you like to be in your femininity but still have a business going, Trust me, you can very well do that. Share what is necessary, don't share what's unnecessary. And even if you feel like, oh, I've shared a little too much, then learn your lessons. Delete those things and never share those kinds of things again that you think are too personal to you. Does that make sense? But not everybody has to see your best friend. Not everybody has to see your, okay, pets maybe, I don't know. I think that's a personal choice. No, but not everybody has to see your best friend, your neighbor, your person that you buy your flowers from every day, or or the person who serves you coffee at the cafe every day, or the person who makes breakfast for you every day, or your parents, or your siblings and their siblings' husbands, and this husband and that For me personally, I find it a little too much, unnecessary. Again, no offense to the people who love to do that. Again, I do personally also think that there's also a good advantage of being all out there. That is, your audience grows actually quite quicker because you're able to build more hype around your platforms, because you do random things and you never know which thing is going to go viral and pick up, and which thing is going to bring in even more audience because you did just some crazy bungee jumping or something. So now all your viewers are calling in their families and friends, hey, look at Isha, she's done something amazing, so cool, follow her. So I feel like when you share a lot of like weird, crazy daily things that you do, it's amazing because of course your audience can grow quite rapidly. I know this for a fact. If I start sharing a lot more things and all that, I would easily reach like more than 100k by the end of this year. Again, it's not my goal. So of course everybody wants more audience, that will be nice, but I'm not gonna fake a lot of extroversion and then after some time when I'm done with the goal faking it, then I'm gonna get back to my introverted self and being private again, because I feel like that's a little bit of cheating situation, right? Be you. If you're an introvert, you have to follow a strategy. If you're an extrovert, do you, honey, good for you, because you're gonna grow your audience very quickly. So as long as you share fun stuff, cool stuff, people want to see it, you're showing all your consumerism, you're showing all the products you're buying, blah blah blah, people love to see those things. People are also a little nosy, so you'll gain more audience quite quicker. So that's one very positive side. But again, it doesn't give you peace. It's not going to be private. All your relationships are going to be out there for people to discuss on their dinner tables, and your children will always be a subject of discussion for people having breakfast and cereals in the morning. So yeah, there is like downside to both of the sides, and there's also good sides to both of these things. So you have to choose depending on what kind of personality you have. Personally, and I'm going to say this, many people may not like this, personally I'm not a fan of I love Gary Vee, by the way, respect and love. I would love to meet him one day, but at the same time I feel like for ladies especially, who can relate to me at least, I'm not a fan of putting everything out there. Trust me, I've done that. I've listened to him and I'm like, let's be extroverted, let's put content, do this, do that, post everything. I've done that. I've tried and tested almost everything. Trust me, it exhausted the hell out of me, annoyed me, made me angry, irritated, agitated, and I feel like too much hustle is not my thing anyway. I'm very laid back, and yeah, I let money come to me anyway, but that's a different story, different subject for another video. When it comes to like Instagram or anything, this hustle culture will get you, some of you at least who don't function that way, it will get you drained and exhausted very quickly, where you will want to leave everything now. And you don't want to get to that level of exertion where you just want to leave everything. You want to keep a balance so you can keep going on for the long run. So you have to look at your own personality, what goes well with you. Are you the extrovert who can do it all and be okay with it? That's actually amazing. I sometimes wish I was that. But if you're the one on the other side like me, you want to keep everything very private, whatever, then share what you have to. But be consistent again. Do give a personal touch to people. Do talk to people, get to know them, let them know you also. But again, don't be sharing every day like too personal, intimate moments that you're having with your family, your relationship, your friends. People are sharing their whole dating life situations out there, or their marriage problems out there. I have to cringe every time if I see anything like this in front of me, which is also another reason I never watch anybody's content as such. I never watch anybody's stories. I don't know what's going on in your life, And the fun thing is, even though I'm on social media every day, but you also don't know what's going on in my life. That's how I like it. But anyway, you have to do what is best for you. Test and try everything, yes, and then you will learn very quickly what is more suited for you. And then that's the strategy that you follow. And the strategy I follow, I told you guys already, okay? 20% of like product, service, whatever your business is and stuff, and then 50-50 you do something which is guiding, helpful, and then 50 is like random, extra, silly, whatever, okay? Nice places, nice paintings, nice recipes, whatever the hell you want to share, but not too intimate. And guys, with that note, I think I shall end this video here. Don't forget, please do subscribe, hit that red hot button called subscribe. I'm also wearing a nice red matching shirt with a nice little skirt. Do you like my outfit today? Anyway, I went to dinner today, you see. So anyhow, you guys don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and now go and watch my other videos on this channel, which is the Finance Queen, where we talk about money and stuff like that. And if you have any requests for any more videos, please let me know and I shall make another video dedicated to you. Until my next video, guys, first of all, go watch my other videos now, subscribe to the channel, and then until my next video, you take care of yourself and you take care of your finances and your money and your brand, because that's very important. I shall see you in the next video. Bye.